Washington Commanders. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short. Again, it's Kamara. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Tannehill. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Oh, they'll let the tight end Ingram run with it. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Texans, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And that is incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
Here we go on 4th, Tannehill. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Andre Cisco. And the Texans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now ETN to start the drive. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Play action now. Prescott on the move to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw, Tannehill. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Alvin Kamara with career touchdown number 145, tying it with Marcus Allen for 6th on the all-time list. And the Commanders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll find ETN out of the backfield. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted.
Well, they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Tannehill. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tannehill. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Washington looking for another timeout, and they get it.
And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in.
And he will finally be shoved out of bounds down at the 30-yard line.
A huge play there for Houston. 43 yards.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit, and that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
ETN up the middle.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On play action, Prescott. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. And the tight end goes in motion left. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Prescott to throw on 4th. And this is caught. He hits more. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Looking to throw. Prescott.
He'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
Touchdown, Texans. Travis Etienne, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Texans have got it back to within a score.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
Well, we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Through one quarter, 14-7. Our
13 yards remaining on second down.
Here's Kamara off the draw. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing second and that long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like second and impossible, now has him within throwing range of a first down.
And some room to roam now. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 24-yard line. On the ground with a tight end. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. On second down, Kamara. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Washington on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
To throw is Tannehill. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram.
And the Texans are going to take possession of the football.
Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And he'll send the tight end in motion left. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown. A great effort there. 37 yards.
And the Texans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. In motion, Hill. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. He finds his man complete. It's Russell. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Tannehill.
They'll get this out to Kamara. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Tannehill on 3rd down. And going deep for Hill. And this is taken in at the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run, and that's a nice job there getting the safeties involved in run support.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Again, Kamara. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Kamara will take this one in. Touchdown, Washington. Well, finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it and catch it, and he gets it done.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. It got his man complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And he's got it to Patterson complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Prescott on 1st down. Flush to his right. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Tannehill intercepted again. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. DJ Moore, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Tigers. Where you at? Clock. Hit. Hey.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Von Bell. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Patterson going to bring this down to the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half,
good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
First down, Prescott. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. Off the play fake, Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
In motion comes the tight end left. Prescott to throw it. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. Touchdown, Houston. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Tannehill now to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Deep.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill.
Quick slant, Tyreek Hill with it.
And almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down. Here we go with Kamara. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Off play action, Tannehill.
Finds Hill on the crossing route, complete.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Kamara up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Slot man moves right.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. From the 50, it's Tannehill. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 22-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Tannehill going to get this out quickly. It's complete. Touchdown, Washington.
Tyreek Hill, his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Commanders are back within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And Shark calls it in. And out across midfield down to the 45. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. The slot man in motion right.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And he's got some spin. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Houston. Travis Etienne. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. And my goodness, another interception. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Makes the score Texans 49, Commanders 28.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fields it right around the goal line.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. He's at the 30. 10, 5. He will take this all the way.
Touchdown, Washington.
It's been a back-and-forth game. A lot of points on the board, and that return right there. And, oh, it's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. And now off to the races down the right side. The 20. And he dives into the end zone and gets the 2 points.
Well, I think there was a lot of surprise from the kicking team there. After the block, they kind of froze and then realized, oh, wait, they can return this, and they returned it all the way.
And you know why they froze? Not often do you get that second sound, right? There's the kick, you hear that, and then there's that second thud when there's a block. That's when people freeze and they have to realize where the ball is. They picked it up and took it the other way.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
72 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Play action now, Prescott.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. A give running right, Etienne.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the...
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Another tote for Etienne.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Slot man moves right. And the slot man goes in motion left.
They'll run with Etienne.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Prescott. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. His throw incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage. That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Play action. It's Tannehill. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. It got his man complete.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
To the air again, Tannehill. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram.
He'll get it inside the 20.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. Touchdown! Evan Ingram, a 14-yard touchdown.
And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Patterson going to bring this down to the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. This is the tight end Fant. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown the last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And he's got it to Patterson, complete. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. On the defensive side of the ball, that's the definition of frustrated. You get them to 4th down, and then you allow a chunk play like that in the passing game.
Almost felt as if that play was drawn up in the dirt on the side.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Travis Etienne, his 1st rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Russell. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. That's out to Hill, right side complete.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Tannehill throwing again. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown of the night.
And the Commanders get a bit closer.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
And they'll go again with ETN.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Now that's a nice play. You got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking up the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge 4th quarter stop? Prescott here to throw.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now Prescott.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts
as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Here's Prescott. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave